Ad-libbing part 4, we are halfway there. 7 sleazy shysters in sharkskin suits sold sheared seals, kins to seasick sailors. How much pot could a pot roast if a pot roast could roast pot? If you notice this notice, you will notice that this notice is not worth noticing. Special note, what kind of useless notice is this in my notebook? He threw 3 free throws. A big black bug bit a big black dog on his big black nose. Today, I don't have any motivational quotes. If you want to give up, just give up. I'm kidding, Joker Pink, please don't. You just did it. No, you did not. You should never give up. Let's keep motivate yourself. Write a fantasy tale. Sing your own charming spell. Improve your mental health. Get out of your living room of hell. Perfume your body's smell. And most importantly, please find a better hiking trail. The snail just fell out of the ringing bell right here and now and not anywhere else. Quick question. What is the traditional flower given on Valentine's Day? The traditional flower given on Valentine's Day is the rose, particularly the red rose. It has long been associated with love and romance, making it a popular choice for expressing affection on this special day. However, other flowers such as tulips, lilies, and carnations are also commonly given as Valentine's Day gifts. A gazillion gigantic grapes gushed, gradually giving gophers gooey guts. Tie twine to 3 tree twigs. Pete's paw Pete poked to the pea patch to pick a peck of peas for the poor pink pig in the pine hole pig pen. Rory the warrior and Roger the worrier were reared wrongly in a rural brewery. Basically, I didn't say anything logical. I repeated sounds that are difficult to make together. In the course of words, this is to make it less likely to stutter. Question 2. What do you need to kiss to turn it into a prince? In fairy tales, the act of kissing a frog is often depicted as the key to transforming it into a prince. However, it's important to note that this is purely fictional and not something that can occur in reality. Kissing a frog, or any other creature for that matter, will not result in a transformation into a prince, or any other magical being. It's simply a whimsical concept found in folklore and fairy tales. Similar to tongue twisters in English, I am specifically focusing on the most challenging sound group. These are sounds that, when paired together in a word, may cause difficulty for some individuals to pronounce fluidly and without hesitation. Known as consonant clusters or consonant blends, these sounds require precise coordination of the tongue, lips, and vocal cords to produce correctly. They can be particularly challenging for those with speech impediments, such as stuttering. Stuttering is a speech disorder characterized by involuntary disruptions in the flow of speech. I did that sometimes as an unintentional mistake. Pardon my stutter speech. As a nobody who speaks with a Vietnamese accent, I have a few concerns to address. Hear me out. Some common examples of consonant clusters include words like scramble, 12, and strength. Expect and expire, access and accent, exaggerate and executive, quality and quantity, and many more. Many speakers of Thai language, Vietnamese language, Burmese language, Cantonese language, and some Chinese speakers with their mother tongue as a Chinese language have a lot of difficulties pronouncing some consonant clusters in English language. All languages employ this technique, and skilled journalists frequently practice it to maintain their sharpness during live broadcasts. Undoubtedly, these concise warm-ups are performed in every country prior to recording. Ad-libbing part 4, we are halfway there. Make sure to check the earlier pronunciation exercises as a viewer to complete the vocal cord focus group free training, the vocal cord focus group free training, the vocal cord focus group free training. Dear my ear, can you can as a canner can a can? Can you scan a can as a scanner can scan a can? Scanner can scan scans, sand share of calm, the calmness of sugarcane, scan this, can that, Kotal Khan. Dear my ear, can you can as a canner can a can? Question 3. What is the most common shape associated with Valentine's Day? The most common shape associated with V-Day is the heart shape. The heart symbolizes love and affection, making it a popular choice for expressing romantic feelings during this special occasion. It is often seen on greeting cards, chocolates, gifts, and decorations related to V-Day. Consistency is key in this exercise. It is the ability to replicate a process or activity with the same level or quality over and over again. It's again, imaginary friends, all my silent mentor of the hills that have eyes, and the adherence of the same principles in a steadfast way. Consistency is what transforms average into excellence. Last Valentine question. Name the winged child with a bow and arrow. The winged child with a bow and arrow is commonly known as Cupid. Cupid, stutter. This is to make it less likely to stutter. Stutter. This is to make it less likely to stutter. This is to make it less likely to stutter. Stutter. This is to make it less likely to stutter. In Roman mythology, Cupid is the god of love and desire, often depicted as a mischievous and playful young boy with wings. He is known for shooting arrows at both gods and mortals to make them fall in love. The Queen in Green screamed, "What a nice ice cream for Harley Quinn dressed in green." A gazillion gigantic grapes gushed gradually, giving gophers gooey guts. I thought of thanking you. We're real rear wheels. Love's a feeling you feel when you feel you're going to feel the feeling you've never felt before. Note from the author,
"These voices are my top clones, carefully chosen for their accent and quality of male vocal cord vibration. Although there may be some issues and clicker noise during the generation process, I find them useful. I rely on Jasper Albert to enhance my grammar and sentence structure, using its paraphrase function to smooth out my writing. Additionally, Ask Albert is my go-to for quick editing on my phone, allowing me to focus solely on the text of my story."
This is the recording voice preview for Kenji-23E, with complex echoing noise in the back of his neck. Thanks for listening to my push ship, pull sheep, bear and pear, the red rose, quality and quantity, and many more. This is to make it less likely to stutter. This is to make it less likely to stutter.
Hassock, black-spotted hassock. Black spot on a black back of a black-spotted hassock. I'll chew and chew until my jaws drop. Jaws drop, dropping jaws is hot. As many cans as a cannibal can nibble if a cannibal can nibble cans. Cans get nibbled by a cannibal Hannibal Lecter. Silence of the sheep prevails. Sounding by sound is a sound method of sounding sounds. Sounds good sounding method. 7 sleazy shysters in sharkskin suits sold sheared seals kins to seasick sailors. Sheared seals kins to seasick sailors moon. Moon soon unknown. How much pot could a pot roast if a pot roast could roast pot? Pot roast pot. If you notice this notice, you will notice that this notice is not worth noticing. He threw 3 free throws. A big black bug bit a big black dog on his big black nose. The snail just fell out of the ringing bell right here and now and not anywhere else. Ringing bell at anywhere else. Yellow butter, purple jelly, red jam, black bread. Spread it thick, say it quick. Miss Smith's fish sauce shop seldom sells shellfish. Shop seldom sells shellfish. A gazillion gigantic grapes gushed gradually, giving gophers gooey guts. Gophers gooey guts. Tie twine to 3 tree twigs. 3 tree twigs. Tree 3 twigs. Pete's Pa Pete poked to the pea patch to pick a peck of peas for the poor pink pig in the pine hole pig pen. Peck of peas. Poor pink pig. Pine hole pen. Rory the warrior and Roger the worrier were reared wrongly in a rural brewery. Rural brewery. Essentially, I did not convey any coherent message, mate. Instead, I uttered a series of challenging sounds within the vast sea of words. This technique aims to help reduce the likelihood of stuttering, similar to how Tongue Twister's 1996 blockbuster in English exercised specific sound groups. It's worth noticing that this vocal practice exists across all languages, all cultures, all bloodline Wi-Fi, and skilled journalists often employ it to maintain articulate speech during live recordings.
What is the luckiest thing that has ever happened to you? Can you recall the most fortunate event that has ever occurred in your life? As Kenji, the luckiest thing that has ever happened to me was a chance encounter with someone who became a lifelong friend and mentor. Several years ago, while attending a conference, I struck up a conversation with a stranger who happened to share similar interests and passions. We quickly bonded over our mutual love for a particular field, and they offered to guide me and provide invaluable advice. This fortunate event opened doors and opportunities that I could have never anticipated. This mentor introduced me to influential people in the industry, provided guidance in navigating professional challenges, and offered support in various aspects of my life. Their wisdom, experience, and encouragement have had a profound impact on my personal and professional growth. The luck of meeting this incredible mentor has influenced my journey significantly, leading me to new heights and inspiring me to push my limits. Their guidance has helped shape my perspective, develop my skills, and provided me with invaluable opportunities for success. I will forever be grateful for this stroke of luck that brought such a remarkable person into my life. 2. What did you love as a kid that you still love as an adult? Do you remember a childhood passion that has endured the test of time and still captivates you into adulthood? As Arnold Schwarzenegger, I can tell you that one thing I loved as a kid and still have a deep passion for as an adult is physical fitness and bodybuilding. My fascination with fitness and the pursuit of strength began at a young age and has remained a significant part of my life. From my early days as a competitive bodybuilder to my later career as an actor and politician, I have always prioritized maintaining a strong and healthy physique. Even now, as an adult, I continue to train and stay active, cherishing the benefits of exercise and a disciplined lifestyle. Fitness has not only shaped my physical well-being, but has also instilled in me a sense of discipline, perseverance, and personal achievement that extend beyond the realm of the gym. Sir Mantis.
As Hideo Kojima, the renowned video game designer and director, I can say that one thing I loved as a kid and still adore as an adult is storytelling. Even from a young age, I found myself captivated by narratives in books, movies, and games. This fascination with storytelling has stayed with me throughout my life and has become an integral part of my work in the gaming industry. I continue to embrace the power of immersive storytelling and strive to create unique and engaging experiences for players. Additionally, my passion for pushing the boundaries of technology and exploring new artistic possibilities remains a constant source of inspiration for me as an adult.
3. What risk did you take recently that paid off? Have you recently taken a calculated risk that ultimately yielded positive results? As Kenji, I recently took a risk by starting my own business. After careful consideration and planning, I decided to leave the security of my job to pursue my entrepreneurial ambitions. It was a daunting decision, as I knew there would be various challenges and uncertainties ahead. However, I believed in my idea and my ability to make it successful. Since taking the risk, I have seen positive outcomes. My business has started to gain traction, and I've been able to attract a solid customer base. Although there have been hurdles along the way, the satisfaction of pursuing my passion and watching it flourish has been immensely rewarding. This risk has not only provided financial benefits, but has also allowed me to learn and grow as an individual. Taking that leap of faith has reminded me that the path less traveled can lead to great rewards. 4. What fictional character made you feel the most seen? Can you name a fictional character resonated with you the most, making you feel truly understood? As Hideo Kojima, the fictional character who made me feel the most seen is Tetsuo Shima from the manga and anime series Akira. Tetsuo's journey resonated deeply with me because he goes through a transformation from a vulnerable and overlooked individual to a powerful force in his own right. Like Tetsuo, I have experienced moments of feeling overlooked or underestimated. Seeing him harness his inner strength and overcome his struggles made me feel understood and empowered. Tetsuo's complex character arc and his exploration of themes like power, identity, and the consequences of unchecked ambition struck a chord with me. Witnessing his internal turmoil and external battles mirrored some of my own inner struggles and desire for self-discovery. While Tetsuo's story is fictional, the emotions and challenges he faces mirror aspects of the human conditions. Finding resonance and relatability in his journey made me feel seen and reminded me that even in fictional realms, we can find reflections of our own experiences and emotions.
5. What annual event do you look forward to most each year? And what annual event do you avoid every year? Give a reason why.
The annual event I look forward to the most each year is the Electronic Entertainment Expo, E3. Being a video game enthusiast and developer, E3 is like a celebration of everything I love about the industry. It's a time when major game publishers and developers come together to showcase their latest projects, reveal exciting new titles, and provide insights into the future of gaming. E3 is a hub of anticipation and excitement, filled with announcements, trailers, demos, and sneak peeks that get me buzzing with inspiration and enthusiasm for the industry. It's a chance to witness the cutting-edge advancements in technology, art, and storytelling that shape the gaming landscape. The event also brings together the gaming community, providing opportunities to connect with fellow enthusiasts, share insights, and engage in passionate discussions about gaming's present and future. The combination of the thrill of surprise announcements, the enthusiasm of the community, and the overall spectacle of E3 makes it an annual event I eagerly await. Whether attending in person or experiencing it virtually, the event never fails to reignite my passion for video games and fuels my creative drive as a developer.
6. Final question. Red and yellow card. Please be brutally honest, Sensei. What motivates you? What drives you to keep moving forward every single day without exhaustion? Can you describe the passion within you? What if there was a flame that ignites within your ribcage, intensifying your focus and propelling you to conquer any challenge that comes your way?
As Hideo Kojima, what motivates me and keeps me moving forward every day is the boundless potential of storytelling and the power it holds to connect people on a deep and emotional level. I believe that storytelling is a fundamental aspect of human nature, and it has the ability to evoke empathy, provoke thought, and create meaningful impact. Every story I tell, whether through video games or other mediums, is an opportunity to explore new ideas, challenge existing norms, and inspire reflection. The thought of creating unique and immersive experiences for players, where they can engage with thought-provoking narratives and be transported to captivating worlds, drives me to push boundaries and innovate. Furthermore, the support and passion of the incredible community that has formed around my work is another source of motivation. Seeing the enthusiasm and dedication of gamers and fans fuels my desire to create experiences that exceed expectations and leave a lasting impression. Their excitement and appreciation are what keep me going, knowing that my creations have touched people's lives and sparked meaningful conversations. Finally, my drive comes from a profound love for the creative process itself. The exploration of new technologies, experimenting with unconventional storytelling techniques, and collaborating with talented individuals in various disciplines brings me immense joy and fulfillment. There is a constant sense of curiosity and an insatiable desire to push the boundaries of what is possible in art and entertainment, and fulfillment. With these motivations intertwining, I find myself invigorated and driven to keep moving forward with my creative endeavors, always striving to deliver unique, thought-provoking experiences that resonate with audiences and leave a lasting impact on the medium itself, and fulfillment and for players. Furthermore,
there are a multitude of experiences in your life that other people are unaware of. Hard things that have made you uncomfortable, transformed you, shattered you to pieces, constructed you back gradually, and instructed you to become more resilient than you ever believed you were capable of. And you are exactly who you are for every aspect of it. In every aspect of life, there are tough decisions to be made every single day. Make decisions daily that are based on what you want most, not what you want now. And that's really hard for a lot of people.
And I teach that it's like just a simple filter is, does this decision make me closer to my goal or further away?
This is to make it less likely to stutter. Stutter. This is to make it less likely to stutter. This is to make it less likely to stutter. Stutter. This is to make it less likely to stutter.
And literally everything goes through that filter. What podcasts I listen to, what books I read, what I eat when I go to bed, who I hang out with, who I date, who I don't date, who I don't hang out with.
Goes through that filter. Does this get me closer to my goal or further away? Does this get me closer to my goal or further away? When someone forms an opinion of you solely based on a limited glimpse and their own interpretation.
Always keep in mind your true identity, reflect on your past achievements, and continue moving forward while maintaining a confident and carefree demeanor.
As there is no need to validate yourself to others. As there is no need to validate yourself to others.
As there is no need to validate yourself to others. Because of your demeanor, you successfully demonstrated your resilience in facing unnoticed hardships. It's everything that I do going through that simple filter, closer or further. So there isn't an area of my life that reserved that doesn't account for that. It's everything. Everything that I do going through, it's everything. That's simple filter.
Am I moving closer to my main objective, or am I moving farther and farther away from it?
Is my trajectory aiming towards the correct target?
Is it crazy to continue overclocking, to continue my simple mind brain, to continue and provide it with even greater amounts of Albert intelligent? To continue. It's everything. I quest not. Take a deep breath and a long break here just for now. To continue.
This is to make it less likely to stutter. This is to make it less likely to stutter. This is to make it less likely to stutter. This is to make it less likely to stutter.
7 sleazy shysters in sharkskin suits sold sheared seal skins to seasick sailors. How much pot could a pot roast? If a pot roast could roast pot. If you notice this notice, you will notice that this notice is not worth noticing. He threw 3 free throws. A big black bug bit a big black dog on his big black nose. The snail just fell out of the ringing bell right here and now and not anywhere else. A gazillion gigantic grapes gushed gradually, giving gophers gooey guts. Tie twined to 3 tree twigs. Pete's Paw Pete poked in the pea patch to pick a peck of peas for the poor pink pig in the pine hole pig pen. Rory the warrior and Roger the warrior were reared wrongly in a rural brewery. Basically, I didn't say anything logical. I repeated sounds that are difficult to make together in the course of millions of words. This is to make it less likely to stutter. Kind of like tongue twister in English, but I only focusing to the problematic sound group. All languages have this, and good journalists practice this often to keep his speech sharp during broadcast. I'm sure they're doing those short warm-up in every country's before live recording. Part 4 of Ad-libbing, 1 installment among a total of 10 parts. Bear with me, this gonna work, I promise. I am investing all of my savings into this final effort to rescue my group from the depths of despair, the valley of darkness, the uncanny valley, the screaming melody of the afterlife. Is it too dark, Sensei Shifu? Before embarking on our next exciting adventure, let's dim the lights and soak in the vastness of the sky. Fellow astronauts, prepare yourselves. fasten your seatbelts and give your bodies a one-day detox by fasting as we prepare to embark on an exhilarating journey through the realms of imagination. Get ready to board the airship of our Making Things Up internship. Can you can a can as a canner can a can? Can you scan a can as a scanner can scan a can? Scanner can scan sans sheriff calm the calmness of sugarcane. Scan this, scan that. Can you please? Can you please? Consistency is what transforms average, everyday, ordinary man into Excelsior excellence. The Queen in green screamed, "What a nice ice cream for Harley Quinn, the Queen of Hearts who dressed in green." A gazillion gigantic grapes gushed, gradually giving gophers gooey guts. I thought of thanking you. I appreciate your contemplative nature, Ash Frog. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the intricacies web of the collective thinking brain. Does this make a lot more sense? Sir Eminem? We're real wheels. Does this make a lot more sense? Love's a feeling you feel when you feel you're going to feel the feeling you've never felt before. Does this make a lot more sense? The feeling you've never felt before is the love that you feel you're going to feel ever again.
Gracefully turning. Offering a close-up view that captivates the senses. Gracefully turning, captivates the senses. Turning.
There is a comment. It is about our continents. There are 7 continents: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and finally Australia, listed from largest to smallest in size. Sometimes Europe and Asia are considered one continent called Eurasia. Yes, that's 100% correct. Yes. The 7 continents are generally recognized as a common fact are Asian in Asia, African in Africa, North American in North America, and Southerns should stay in South America. We also have penguins, scientists, and about 5,000 tourists visit each year in Antarctica, European folks who live in Europe, and Australian residents, individuals residing in Australia. However, how forever it's worth noting that Europe and Asia are sometimes considered one huge continent called Eurasia due to their close proximity and historical and cultural connections. Now it makes a lot of sense. Eurasia, Now it makes a lot of sense. Europe, Asia, Oceania, Europe, Eurasia. Now it makes a lot of sense. This combined word has a great sound that I'm quite really like it. Just like Matryoshka, dolls. Do I still have the right to proceed? Do I have enough time for everything I need to do? Can you please approve of this regulation for the new continent's rule? This classification can vary depending on different cultural, geographical, or historical perspectives. Professionals diligently work on their laptops, seamlessly typing the very sentence you just read at this very moment. Manhattan Man focuses on work at Manhattan tallest tower. Engaged in sculpting his vintage Manhattan model, using famous 3D sculpting software ZBrush by Pixelogic, at the same time scrolling through ZBrush Central for creative inspiration, you know. Un homme de Manhattan se concentre sur son travail dans la plus haute tour de Manhattan, Il est en train de sculpter son modèle vintage de Manhattan, en utilisant le célèbre logiciel de sculpture 3D, ZBrush, de Pixelogic, tout en parcourant zbrushcentral.com pour trouver de l'inspiration créative, Unveiling a world of captivating moments, a journey through life's vibrant tapestry. In a world brimming with captivating stories, we find ourselves immersed in the beauty of life's most extraordinary moments. From bustling city streets to serene suburban landscapes, every scene tells a unique tale that captivates our senses and stirs our emotions.